Hey, what's up? This is Joshua. It is a raw and rainy, drizzly, cold day in Minneapolis. I'm underdressed, which I think means I'm going to be cold and shivery, and probably my voice won't be as steady as it could be. Today's video is going to be quick, and it's going to be about a problem that I'm having. So I'm working on a project, and the project, in theory, has fairly healthy amount of time to work on it, but I keep having to shift things around because other stuff piles up on my plate. And so when I work on the project, I've got this anxiety about these other kind of looming deadlines, and in my head is kind of clouded up with all of this kind of other crap of like, how am I going to manage this all, instead of sort of just calmly dealing with it. And I think and then on top of that, I'm not being very decisive in the project I'm working on. I'm spending too much time rearranging elements on a page when the core sort of visual language of the project has already been established. I've figured it out, and for some reason I'm kind of overly tweaking it. And I think what is happening is that I let doubt creep into my head somewhere. I've let this sort of fear of, even though the client approves something, what if they change their mind? What if it's not good? What if the creative director has an opinion about it? Somewhere I have let one or more voices kind of in my head, and they are undermining the project. And it's really stupid. And I think I'm trying to sort of walk it out and attempt to process what's going on so that I can move past it and decisively finish. Because it's almost like I have creative block, but I don't have creative block because I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm spending too much time moving little pieces around, adjusting them by 1/8 of an inch, changing the color, like changing this stroke from red to blue and that one from blue to red. It's stupid, unproductive work, and it's sort of undermining my own kind of personal philosophy that most of the time good enough is good enough, and that 90% of the work happens in a couple of big gestures, and I've sorted those gestures out, and I am creating a ton of work in this 10% of it, and I need to stop. And it's funny because in general, when I work, I try not to think about an audience or think about other people. I just try to make sure that it passes my own judgments. And I think what I'm doing is I'm thinking about an audience and screwing up the process, or maybe a bunch of audiences and constituencies. And I gotta let it go. All right, thanks for watching.